everybody, it's Agent, and we are making another video. In light of everything that's been going on with YouTube, I don't see it affecting me a whole lot, so I'm going to just keep on trucking with what I'm doing, because technically I'm not really making any money off this, so there shouldn't be any commercials or anything, so yeah, I think I should be safe. But I will tell you, there will be a few changes along the ways. I'm probably going to add some content. Now, videos like this, I'm going to obviously mark as for children, because that's what they are, technically, for the adult collector child at heart. But I'll probably be adding some other things to the channel just to kind of make it so that the channel grows a little bit more and we get beyond just doing looking at Transformers. So, that being said, we are looking at Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Apeface. Now, I pre-ordered this guy months ago, and I got an email from Amazon, which is where I got it, saying that it was going to be delivered, and it showed up yesterday. So here he is, and as usual, he comes in a box. And this box has the black light stuff on the side. I'm not even going to bother to show you. If you want to do it yourself. And then on the back, it's got the product shots, things of that nature. So, you know, like he's Apeface. You got artwork on the side, and stuff on the bottom, stuff on the top, and stuff all over. It's a box. All right. So, ooh, we got some fuzz. We got some fuzz or something over there. All right. Other than that, here he is. I will say they did a pretty good job with this guy, making him very G1-ish. Now, I don't know how many people actually have a G1 version of this guy, but I do. So I got this one way back when, and actually it was broken, and I fixed it just for this video. So we'll be taking a look at him later, but as you can see, his jet mode is very much so like the G1 version. Okay, so I'm going to take this out because it's supposed to peg in right here and it just falls out, so we're just going to move that to the side. That's one of his two accessories, which is his gun. We'll just kind of look at it right now. So as you can see, it's just molded plastic, molded in black, nothing spectacular. All right, so here he is. He's got this nice little nice off-white, creamish color white to him, which I really kind of like. It's different, and I like that. Other than that, he's got his red and purple and black, and as you can see, he's a folded up brick on the bottom. That does not matter. But so yeah, there he is. And he's got some transparencies to him right here up on the cockpit, and you can kind of sort of see through it. I don't know, if you ask me, I think this whole piece is clear and it's mostly painted, just like the shield right here. Let's see if we can wiggle that off. Come on. I want to be careful with it because it really is. You got that transparent plastic right there, and the whole thing is just painted. So I mean, it's very well detailed. I mean, you got all these nice lines underneath, you got these nice lines on top, just like the figure itself. You probably can't let's see if we can get the light to hit it just right for you. I saw it for a second there. Okay, so you can see all the molded detail that they have in this guy. Flip them around this way just so that you can see that on this off-whitish color they do have it. It is visible. It is harder to see because of the color, but it is there, and that obviously is all over the cockpit area as well, and even on the front where you have the silver paint, there is lots of detail underneath that, and details on the arms and the back, and this just flat, not much to it. And he is a Headmaster, so he has a cockpit right there, and we'll take him out. And if you look inside there, you can see a couple of little pegs for his feet, but I cannot get him to peg into those spots. And even if I did, I don't know if I would want to, because the chance of those breaking off is kind of good. But as you can see, it's got a molded in seat, and it's got some detail in there as well, and detail on the cockpit area. So yeah, very well done. And then as for the Headmaster guy, let's turn his head around. There we go. As you can see, he is just a regular Headmaster. He's got face on his feet, which they don't separate at all. That's just one solid piece. And then you got his arm bits, which, you know, they do move up, and those are painted black. Then you have the back visor face thing going on there, and his little head up on the top is actually painted. So you got the silver on the visor, and you got the red on the face, and then the purple for the actual head. So there you go. All right. So now that that's all done, I'll just kind of set this on here again. I'll do some comparisons here. So he is a Voyager size. So here he is with Voyager makes. So you can see how that works out. And then who else do we have? We have a deluxe. We have deluxe Skytread, which is in 2 pieces. And I have not done this guy yet, but so lining him up with the jet section. There you go. And then let's see, moving on from the deluxe, I thought I had another one here, and nope. Moving on from the deluxe, we have the G1, and so as you can see, the detailing, or not detailing, but the similarities are pretty much there. You can really see where they got a lot of the similarities from. I mean, right down on the wing section to the back. The back section is almost spot on. And then even on the bottom side. Now this guy doesn't have any wheels, whereas the G1 does. But there you go. You can check that out and see it. See how everything's going to work out. And then we will take a look at... Yep, I still have the Headmaster even. There we go. So difference in size of the Headmasters. There you go. G1 to new one. And when you flip them over, there's the back. And then you got the back of there. So you can see this one's a little bit more painted, but it's got pretty much the same details to it. So, all right. That being done, let's transform him. Now, the instructions, which I didn't even show those, here are the instructions that come with it. Now, the instructions pretty much say you start from the robot mode, and then you go to ape mode, and then you go to jet mode. Really, you do what you want. It's yours, man. So don't even worry about it. And with that being said, I am going to go from jet mode into ape mode. So first thing you got to do with this is you need to unpeg this cockpit from there and bring that back, and then from there you can pull out this, which this is actually kind of difficult to do, so bear with me as we do this, because there is this clip right in here which clips onto that, and then these pegs actually peg into this section up here, and then this actually pegs in down below as well. So there is a lot going on here. So what we'll do is we'll get that one done first, up on top. And then we will, let's see, let's get that. That goes in there, and like that. So now this is supposed to supposed to go in like this, but it's very, very difficult to get. Let's see, how is this going to work? We'll put that off to the side for a minute. Let's just take these wings first. Let's get these wings out of here. Twist those up like that. Twist these up like this. They just pull out from right there, and you can go like that with them. Then the legs, they are actually on a peg right there and right there, and you can just kind of rotate those forward until they stop, which is about there. Take these legs and the feet, and move those down, and then you can take these arms, bring them around, pull out the hands, take this arm, do the same thing. It's on a little peg right, not really a little peg, there's a big peg right there. And rotate that out, move the purple hand out, there's the ape, and let's see, that goes in there, this goes on here, come on, go in there. It's very tough to get. So actually what we might end up doing is, so like this is supposed to sit like this, and these are supposed to go into there, but it's really not going, so I'm just gonna leave it. You can do it if you want. This actually does go right into there. I'll try it one more time. And there it goes. It went right in that time. So then we'll line up these pegs right there, and this one too. This one, when I say those pegs, I mean these ones right here. They line up and they get pushed in. Let's see, like that. There we go. There we go. Got it. Got it in there. All right. And then you take the head and you fold that in half like you do with your typical ape head. We'll twist this around like it was, and that just slides right into here, and there you go. There you go. There is the ape mode. So as you can see, you don't have to do it the way they want. In fact, I like that. Is probably by far the easiest transformation there. Just to do it like that. There we go. There we go. Oh, and then he's got the shield, which you can peg that in back here if you want. Or you can actually put it on his arm if you would like. You can put it right here if you want. It's whatever you want to do, or you can just leave it off and put it over there. But there you go. So there is the ape mode. It's nice. I like it. I think it's very good. As you can see, it's got some really good balance to it. And I mean, these legs are just straight. You can move them back like they were originally, and you can have them walking on all fours. So, I mean, really up to you. His head moves pretty well. And speaking of which, what we'll do is we'll go through the articulation on this guy. So this is a really big ball joint up here. So that goes complete 360, and it goes up that far because there is a peg right here that keeps it from going any further. This right here, because the transformation will go all the way around, otherwise it goes to there, and then the hands go up that far, and they can go all the way in due to transformation. The legs, you can move those up that far, all the way back to there. He's got his knee, which does a little less than 90, but that's okay. And then his feet will rotate back and forth as well. So there you go. Ape mode. Ape mode. Apeface. There you go. There he is. And now I'm not going to get him to stand up properly now again. How did I have him? How was he? Where was he? There he goes. Bam. There you go. Apeface. All right, now for comparison, we have the G1 Apeface, and he is. Let's move this guy over. Move him over, And he is a little bit difficult to balance, but give me some time, we'll get him in there. But I think he actually does better when you just do his knees. I mean, this guy is old. This guy is old. So let's see. I'll just turn these hands all the way around. There. There he is. So yeah, with that being like that, you can kind of tell where they actually look very similar and where, you know, the design really comes from. So I mean, you got his ape face. The teeth on the G1 are not white like this one is, but the arms are pretty much the same. The lower legs are pretty much the same, even with the arms. The middle section is pretty much the same. So I mean, this is pretty much, you know, a very good remake of the G1 figure. So all right, and I don't really have anything else that's a triple changer except for Springer, which I haven't opened him because we're going to do a special video with him. I'm going to open it and just transform it without looking in the instructions, because I think that will be fun. So let's get him out of there and let us continue with normal Apeface, or the new War for Cybertron Apeface. What we're going to do from this mode to get him into bot mode is first we have to remove his head, like so. That just pulls right out. And then what do? We take this and we undo that thing I worked so hard to get, and we just take that and rotate that all the way around and stick the face up into there. And we can just do that. Then we'll put the arms away like so. And we'll take the feet, and we're not going to do anything with the feet just yet. What we're going to do from this point, we're going to take these wings and we're going to rotate them out again just to kind of get them out of the way. And then we're going to unpeg from the chest right here. Do that. And then we're going to, these things are actually on a slight hinge like that. Get that in there like that. We're going to take this and we're going to pull the foot out, and there's a reason for that, because we need to tilt that over, because this right here goes back onto that peg like so. We're going to move that up, and this goes all the way over like that. Now if you look on the bottom here, there is a little peg right there, and that goes into that peg hole and kind of keeps that locked in place. So we're going to do the same thing over here. Pull that out. We're going to move the leg out. This can come all the way forward just so that it helps, and that's going to come up and just go right in there. The arm is going to tuck in like so. We're going to pull that out, get that in there, and then we're going to peg that right in so that way the legs stay. And then from there, what we're going to do is we're going to take the wings, we're going to move them all the way up, move that all the way up. We're going to unpeg the arm from the back and rotate it down, and then rotate this around, and that forms your arm. So unpeg, and then down, down, and then get that actually unpegged, because there is a peg on there right here, which goes into right there. And then these feet, rotate them down, and on the back of the feet, you can see there's a peg, and there's a hole, and peg goes into hole like so. Same thing on this side, peg into hole like that. You can push the wings in if you so choose. And then this right here has a peg which goes into there like so. And there we have the main body minus the hands, which just rotate out. And the only thing missing then is the head, which, just like a normal Headmaster, just pop it on, and there you go. There we have Apeface in his bot mode, which I think is really good. I mean, the shuttle mode is basically a brick, yes. This guy as a robot looks very good. I like that. They did a really good job with him. I mean, he's got a lot of this silver, beat up areas right on the front there, and not a whole lot on the sides. He does have it on his shoulders as well, and he's got it up on the cockpit area, but it looks good. I mean, it really looks good. I mean, you got all the detail right there on his abdomen and on his chest, and he's got vents and stuff. Oh, I forgot. These peg in. There's a hole there. It's supposed to go into the hole, and it doesn't look like it wants to go quite well. Hold on, let's see. So yeah, you can see there's the hole there, hole right there, peg right there. That goes right into there, and yep, that's in. That's in. That's as far as it's gonna go. Okay. All right, accessories. Here's his wind vane thing, whatever. That can be pegged in right up here, and then he's got his gun, which he can hold right here, and then of course he's got all those. He's got the same spots that every other bot in this line has that you can put like the effects. So right there, you can plug in extra guns there, up there. It's got, that's a flight stand hole, which I don't have a flight stand. You can peg stuff into the wings back here, up here. So I mean, there's places to peg stuff, and there's spots to put effects. Nice looking figure though. Articulation, his head, because it's Headmaster, will do a complete 360. His arms are on ball joints. They go, oh wait, no, they're not ball joints. They're on pegs. They will go a complete 360. He's also got a rotation going up that far. He's got upper arm rotation right there. He's got his elbow bends that way, a little less than 90. It goes straight, but because of transformation, obviously you can break his arm and do that. His legs, those will go all the way up that far. They will go back that far because of this little skirting thing here. He's got a knee joint, so he gets about 90 degrees on that. And then of course his ankle tilt is there. When you do that, it unpegs from that spot, of course. So we'll just get that back in. It's already got a natural tilt to it though, so when he stands with a pretty wide girth there, and then if his toes, due to transformation, will go up and down, and he's got peg holes in the bottom, so you can add additional things to him there. So yeah, there he is. Great figure. I love it. It's a great improvement on the original G1, which I liked the G1, even though he wasn't really in the US continuity as much. I only knew him because my brother had the G1 figure. So, as for comparison, alright, we'll first start off with Skytread. And, obviously, I don't know why. I cannot get this guy to stand proper. He just always looks goofy when he's standing there. But, alright, so there's Skytread next to him. Come on, now you got you going. Alright, Skytread, get him out. Then we'll do Voyager size Megs, who is a little bit taller. And leader class, the only leader I have is Shockwave, and we all know he's puny. And there we have G1 version of him. So yeah, you can see where they get the aesthetics on that one. I mean, it's pretty much the same guy. And yes, you will notice I have his leg out there, or his arm out there like that. This guy is so back heavy, even if we did have this straight up, he would still be back heavy, and he will not stand up because back in the day, they didn't know what heel spurs were. So there is no heel spur on him. But yeah, there you go. So there we have it. G1 Apeface, new Apeface, G1 going away. And there we go. There we go. All in all, I like the guy. I really do. He's a great upgrade from the G1, and the only other one we've had since the G1 was that little Headmaster one that came out a couple years back, which I didn't get. I didn't think it was too befitting of him, but now we have this guy, and I'm actually really like it. I'm glad they brought it out, and I cannot wait for my next pre-order to show up, which is Astro Train, which that's next month. But as you know, we've got tons of them to do, and other things to think about as doing this. So thanks for watching. Not gonna say it, don't bother to comment because comments are going away. If you're still able to, hit the subscribe, and we'll go from there. But yeah, like I said, changes will be coming to the channel, and we will be pursuing other avenues of things we can do on the channel besides just Transformers overviews. I like to say reviews, but they're not. They're just overviews. I like the figure. You don't have to, but I do. Good guy. So, until next time.